Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius February 22, 2025. You can entertain some fantastic ideas today, but you're more inclined to become all wound up on a mental level. Ideally, this kind of tension generates some motivating enthusiasm. Entertaining big ideas can stretch the mind. However, it's up to you to keep this moderate when appropriate. Ideas about how to handle chores, work, or health endeavors can be particularly exciting. There could be innovative ways to manage a health or mechanical problem coming to you now, and the trick will be to focus long enough to build up a realistic plan. Do keep in mind that there can be some misleading talk or false leads now as Mercury forms a square to Jupiter, and keep your feet on the ground as you enjoy some mental exercise. The universe is spinning in a unique dance today. You would be wise to listen to your intuition deeply. Mental Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication and your planetary ruler, is soaring through the sky and will dance with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and luck. This will fill you with a renewed sense of eagerness to live your life without boundaries and pursue adventure in romance. Trust your inner sense of spirituality and be open to new people who may not be your normal type. Just take your time with it, for you may regret it. Something could get out of hand. Stay on top of the rumor mill once Mercury in Pisces squares Jupiter in Gemini. You are likely well aware of what is going on in your work community. Co-workers talk, and they may come to you when they have some new tea to spill. Although it is fun to hear who is up to what, you might listen to something that needs to be stopped in its tracks. Thankfully, Mercury and Jupiter share a mutual reception, so it might be easy to stop a rumor before it ever starts. You care about your appearance, and there is certainly nothing unhealthy about that. What we do for ourselves largely begins with caring about how we look. One of the greatest appearance enhancers is adequate rest. Are you a rested person? Rest is easier to come by if you have exercised during the day, and a little goes a long way. Our lifetime habits determine how we look in the long run. A diet or a new suit is just a drop in the bucket. This may prove to be a wonderful day for you. With the essence of the often romantic day in the air, your love life can get a real boost. You're sure to notice that you feel more emotional and expressive. Your confidence will also be stronger, making it a great time to see about going out on a date. Allow this influence to bring out your passionate side by sharing intimacy with a special person. This is the time for advancement in matters of the heart. With it is the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment's departure from your income sector or her return to your communication sector today. She is being shadowed by the moon, helping to hold on to both a sense of where the money is, and Juno's sense of resolve is having the moon in your income sector as she leaves. While the moon will leave less than 12 hours later, not before connecting with the planets on the job and career fronts that will keep the momentum going until Juno returns in April. It is then that the moon will follow Juno into your communication sector. On the same day that Venus, the planet of love, moves into her final 10 days in direct motion in your relationship sector, the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationships, returns for her first visit to your communication sector in 4 years. With Juno a LSO set to turn retrograde next month, this is the start of a partnership that will have a seriously positive impact on the communication on the relationship front. Our eyes in the sky. As Mercury in Pisces squares Jupiter in Gemini, you may notice that communication feels more strained than usual, leading to moments of misunderstanding and delays in fully grasping new information. This planetary tension creates an internal push and pull between logic and imagination, fact and fantasy. However, Mercury and Jupiter also share a mutual reception, meaning that once you strike a balance between these opposing forces, clarity will emerge, and everything will begin to fall into place. Have you ever had a conversation where you and the other person seemed to be speaking entirely different languages, only to later realize that you were saying the same thing in different ways? This is the kind of energy at play today, urging you to find common ground and avoid getting caught up in unnecessary confusion. Your interactions with others take on a dynamic quality, as you're in a mood to exchange ideas in an open, honest, and engaging way. People sense your sincerity and respond positively, fostering an atmosphere of mutual understanding. By adopting a patient and thoughtful approach, you can avoid potential conflicts and resolve long-standing disagreements with ease. Think back to a time when a simple shift in perspective transformed a difficult conversation into a productive one. That kind of insight is possible now if you remain open-minded and willing to listen as much as you speak. Your ability to uplift others is strong today, making you a source of wisdom and encouragement for those around you. Whether in casual conversation or more serious discussions, your words carry weight and have the power to inspire. Those closest to you will appreciate your attentiveness and willingness to engage deeply. If you've been feeling disconnected from someone, this is an excellent opportunity to bridge that gap and strengthen your bond. Your ability to listen, understand, and offer thoughtful advice can work wonders in deepening your relationships. Romantic energy is heightened as well, making it a wonderful time to embrace passion and emotional connection. If you're in a relationship, you may find that heartfelt discussions help to clear the air and reinforce your commitment to one another. If you're single, you could encounter someone who piques your interest, sparking an exciting and flirtatious exchange. Have you ever met someone unexpected? Delay and felt an immediate connection? That kind of magic is possible now, especially if you allow yourself to be open to new experiences and possibilities. Physically, you are in good shape and may feel motivated to push yourself toward greater levels of vitality and well-being. Whether through exercise, improved nutrition, or mindful relaxation, you have the energy to make positive changes that enhance your overall health. However, it's essential to recognize your limits and avoid overexertion. Sometimes, in our eagerness to improve, we push ourselves too far, leading to setbacks rather than progress. Instead, aim for a balanced approach that prioritizes consistency and sustainability over extremes. While passion and enthusiasm are strengths, be mindful of how you express your opinions. There is a fine line between engaging debate and unnecessary argument. If you find yourself caught in a disagreement, take a step back and consider whether it's truly worth your energy. Have you ever looked back on an argument and realized it could have been avoided with a bit more patience and understanding? Today is a reminder that not every discussion needs to be won. Sometimes, simply understand. Where the other person is coming from is enough. By remaining composed and thoughtful in your interactions, you can navigate challenges with grace and come out stronger on the other side. To maintain this sense of equilibrium, prioritize self-care. Rest is just as important as action, and ensuring you get enough sleep, eat nourishing foods, and allow yourself moments of stillness will help you stay balanced. Stress and fatigue can cloud judgment, so taking the time to recharge will not only benefit your well-being but also improve your ability to communicate and connect with others effectively. As the day unfolds, embrace the opportunities that arise for meaningful conversations, personal growth, and deepened connections. Whether resolving misunderstandings, strengthening bonds, or simply enjoying stimulating discussions, the energy today supports positive and constructive interactions. Approach everything with an open heart and mind, and you may be pleasantly surprised by the insights and experiences that come your way.